So before we get too far into this, it's about time we update our player tree. Now we've been progressing, been going pretty far here. What I'm learning is you kind of have to unlock what you have to unlock. So we've just kind of been going pretty much any and everywhere. I mean, you got the chain wrestling stuff, which isn't really something I'm that big on. I'm not really big on the movement speed's obviously important, but chain wrestling is just something we don't use a whole lot. But you have to unlock that stuff to get to other parts of this. I have not gotten far enough. I guess that's the other big question is, do you have to do this? I remember last year, like, yeah, granted you didn't have to, you know, you could skip a part or you could skip another part, but the big problem with skipping certain areas was then once you got into, you know, the bronze or the silver, it was like, oh, well, you didn't complete this or you didn't complete that. Like, you had to go back and do it anyway, as much as you didn't want to have to add those parts to your arsenal. They always forced you to do it. Nonetheless, though, we're just gonna, you know, continue with this here and then continue jumping on. We're up to what, a 62? We don't use all of our points at once. I see. We don't even need an aerial reversal thing because we don't fly. We don't play a lot of high flyers either, but it's going to help us a little bit. The grapple reversal is important. Is that a submission reversal? That is a submission offense. Okay, we can add that as well. And then a lot of effects and stuff, which we really haven't messed with. The low blow we don't really use much of. And the catching finisher. That sounds kind of sick. Yeah, let's unlock that and go ahead and throw that in there. That seems like a good time. Attribute point 6, so we'll leave it right there. We have 6. We're up to a 62 after adding all that stuff. Let's go ahead here and continue. Chapter number 4. Who in the heck is this? I am not good with faces. For whatever reason, I just cannot figure out for the life of me who these people are. I don't have the slightest clue who that is. I mean, I guess I can blame 2K because the players don't actually look like the superstars. So there's that. Maybe that's not a diva or something, or sorry, a woman superstar. I like the term diva though. I don't know why. What was so wrong with that? Big fan of it. All right, what do we got to do? We have to drive the high school show. All right, then. We drive. We just got here, and you're like, let's just drive straight to the high school show. Not even worry about it. Maybe that's what this girl is. She's like an 18-year-old girl at the talent show because there isn't a logo on her microphone or anything, so anything could go here. Maybe she wants to be a WWE superstar. She's cutting us a promo. Or she's going to come and make fun of Trey for being a bad wrestler, which is also possible because Trey's just very good at going out there and be like, hey, let's suck. That'd be great.
So what happens if your parents show up tonight?
First of all, as far as I'm concerned, they're not even really my parents anymore. But if they did show up, then security can deal with it. I'm not going to let anyone pick and choose when they want to have my back, especially now that I'm having a little bit of
ECW, wasn't that a 2K19
thing? You haven't
thing?
talked to them since Calgary, which was like 4 years ago. Maybe it's time you give them another chance.
Another chance to tell me I'm wasting my life and that I'm never gonna make it? Sorry, I don't need that. Besides, I paid them back their money, so the way I see it, we have nothing to discuss.
Hey, I'm not shelling out an extra 20 bucks so you two can have a therapy session.
There it is. There's our boy
My
from
hands are the
BC
wrench, if
Dubs. I
that
knew
counts.
it.
Also, were you listening to our entire conversation?
Hey, I get it. We've all got drama in our lives. I mean, look at me. Last year, I put on a mask and attacked my former protege, Buzz, costing him a shot at WWE. Then he wouldn't return my phone calls or texts for like a year. No one
knew a guy was
wanted to
called
work
Buzz?
with me, and BCW folded.
What the heck?
But then I stuck up for Buzz to AJ Styles.
That's
and the next
safe?
thing you know, I'm in
Or is
Buzz's
his
corner
name
at
Buzz for everybody?
WrestleMania, and now I'm
Fancy.
in the process of rebuilding BCW.
That's a lot of very specific information.
Yeah. What's your point?
Yeah, Matt Bloom.
My point is,
That Matt Bloom?
I
What's his name?
turned chicken crap into chicken salad.
That sounds tasty. A
And
nice
that's
chicken
what I
sandwich.
can do for you two.
I'd go for that.
If you sign exclusive
barbecue
deals
sauce
with
on it.
me and become
Parmesan.
cornerstones of the new
Chicken wings? Oh, yeah.
C.
I like what this guy's talking
W.
here. Oh, we're going to be the face of BCW. Oh, it's Baron Blade. That's his name. Reject Baron Blade's offer. See, now if we reject it, what happens? Wow, this is a tough one. We're signing it. We gotta do it. What if we keep? What happens if we decline? You know what? We'll sign it. We'll sign it and see what happens. Maybe we can do another career
We
and
actually
decline it
have
the next
been
time.
looking for some more stability.
And putting aside all that attacking your protege stuff, you seem like a real stand-up guy, so we're in.
Great! I promise you won't regret this.
Oh, we're gonna regret it, all right. 10 years later. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. I mean, we could possibly be like 28, but I don't think that's the case. 10 years later. Okay, so the flashback stuff of the WWE Hall of Fame certainly doesn't make sense now because we're making decisions as we go. So I continue to be confused by that, but 10 years later?
Sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Two
mopping
old-timers
floors.
got in a fight over who called bingo first, and I had to step in. But Marco said if I keep settling disputes without anyone breaking a hip, then he's gonna let me call the numbers next Tuesday morning.
That's great. How's the house looking tonight?
I think we might get 10 people, which includes 2 comps I left for some nice ladies from bingo, but still not bad. By the way, pretty sweet the school let us use your office as a locker room. What's wrong?
Let's see. You're a bingo hall security guard, I'm a part-time janitor at our old high school, and we're about to wrestle in front of 10 people.
Actually, the bingo ladies just canceled, so it's 8 now. Apparently there's a ventriloquist at their senior complex tonight. That does sound better than this.
Oh, that does sound nice.
We were on the path to success. We were gonna make it to WWE and achieve all these goals and maybe even end up in the Hall of Fame someday. Then we signed with Baron Blade and he ruined everything. Now all we have is a meaningless piece of paper that's just a constant reminder of how crappy our lives are.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm up for a promotion and I'm going to see a ventriloquist.
You're bailing on the show?
Yeah, if the entire crowd could have carpooled together, it's probably not worth it. Anyway, you just need to give up on all those dreams and then you'll feel a lot better about how things turned out. It worked for me. Man, how do they do that?
Uh-oh, there went the list. GG. Thanks for playing. That's usually not a good sign. Oh, we are still signed to BCW. Oh, this is BCW here. There's a whole 8 people performing. Nice. Okay, I'm not understanding this. If we signed with BCW, didn't he pay us good money or anything? Maybe that was a mistake. Can we go back? 10 years later? I don't like this. What happens if we didn't sign? Would they say 10 years later you was nowhere because nobody wanted to sign you? I wonder how that would have went. I don't know, but Red is not happy. He is not happy. I'm sorry. I don't care how happy she came out into that ring. She is mad. And this is a gym? So when does a gym have windows? I could imagine if our high school had windows, they would have all been broken. Big part of that full court dodgeball at basketballs, I guess, though. That probably would have been the problem with that, but I can't believe that. Nonetheless, I guess we're fighting this match with all of 3 people here. You know, I'll turn the crowd volume down a little bit so I ain't blaring. Not that you can hear it because there ain't anybody here. All right. Oh, okay. Nice. Is that it? Finisher already? Is this going to be a mop-up match? I'm not really sure what we got going here. It's showing us the stars. It ain't really telling us to do anything. It ain't telling us to pin anybody. I guess we're just waiting. But Red's going to go out here and fight regardless. We lost Trey. Trey kind of gave in. Red's going to give it a roll. This could be the time where we see, I don't know, maybe a separation between the two. Red goes out there and continues her career, and Trey just gives up. I mean, Trey pretty much threw it away, but she threw the list away herself too, so who really knows what the case is for these two? All we know is we're fighting in BCW, and we are getting handled right now. We're not getting handled, but we're getting handled by the fact that there's nobody watching us. We were so close. We were fighting in front of bigger crowds 10 years ago. We definitely made the wrong choice there. I thought, you know, when you thought of BCW, I can see why it's a mistake because clearly Baron Blade made some mistakes. But at the end of the day, he did make Buzz an overnight sensation. He did get us into WWE. So I thought maybe that was our key here. If we ignored Baron Blade, then we'd go out there and we'd have no company, no contract. We'd be freelancing it. And maybe we wouldn't be wrestling, period, right now. But clearly, right now, it's looking like the wrong decision. You take that extra chance. Instead of settling for complacency, knowing you get that paycheck from going over there and fighting in BCW, and who knows where it goes, you should have settled for taking that chance. We were taking a chance their entire career here, traveling the world, making progress. Clearly, the mistake going to BCW. Nonetheless, Red is not happy about it. Just absolutely obliterating our opponent right now. Not even close. To think we was doing dream matches against Lita and friends. Not there, well, I'd say 10 years ago, but it really was. It was hypothetically 10 years ago. I think it was a dream match. There's so much flashing back and forth. I guess we figured it out though, right? We figured out that that was all a flashback because here we are in a match where we're figuring to do absolutely nothing. We had a chance to be something special, and instead I'm still looking for people in the crowd here. Maybe that's a concession stand. They're probably out there getting some nachos and stuff. Finally, we got a signature. Jeez, this is just unelectrifying having to fight this match. Just end it for us right here, Red. Please. Put her out of her misery if we can. No, the only thing harder than fighting in front of 2 people in a crowd or 2 fans in the crowd is trying to play WWE 2K properly, where you can actually do your signature right. There we go. Took a little bit of time, a little bit tired, which is not good, but we're ending this. Get on up. Get on up. I got a little message for you. Red is not happy. Pretty much no touch to here, pal. Maybe 1 hit on Red, and that's about it. There's the move. There she is, the ring ding-a-ling-a-linga. Go ahead and drop that pin. End it, because Red is... Oh, no! Not what we wanted to do. Not what we wanted to do at all. We're gonna have to continue this match now because we hit A. When did A become a button? That's not... When did A become a move? It's over. Thanks for playing. Thankfully, we don't have to continue. Red, being not happy as she is, does not have to fight any longer. The only one here. The only one here is Red, giving her heart and soul out for BCW. It's all but dead besides that 8 people. I can't believe they even did this show for 8 people. And I still don't see anybody here. It's quiet, but, you know, that's because there's, like, 2 people here. Come on, you got to show some support for Red. Is that it? Match results, what happened? Are they going to make us flash back now to where we made the big mistake there? What's going to happen here? I'm kind of curious. Look at this girl who I do not know who is. Clearly, we made the wrong mistake or wrong decision. We know that. We can't dwell on it.
My point is, I turned chicken crap into chicken salad.
Yep.
And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
All right, so clearly that was the wrong decision.
No thanks.
And
Yeah,
we're being forced to
we're good.
retract it. That was nice of 2K to show us the issue there, I guess. We understood we chose the wrong. See, that would be cool if they had alternate situations here where there's like,
getting
oh, is that Cole Quinn?
on board? Big things are happening. Hey, speak of the handsome devil.
oh,
Let's go talk numbers, shall we?
Slow your roll, Greenie.
This guy.
I feel like we really dodged a bullet there.
More like a cannonball. That guy's a total nightmare. And here comes another one.
What is she doing here?
Holy crap, is that hothead Red and Trey? You two picking up some extra work to make your trailer payments, or is this some kind of prison work release program?
It's just Red now. And we're wrestling tonight.
And also, we don't live in trailers.
Is that the wrestling
we stay
boy?
in hotel rooms that have
That who that is?
microwaves, which seemed a lot
From
more
high school?
impressive before I said it.
Wait, you actually became pro wrestlers? And I get to see your uncoordinated bodies flop around this ring tonight?
She's got good lungs.
Of course I do. I'm an elite MMA competitor. If you haven't heard, the American hero Brooklyn Von Braun is undefeated.
More like
Brooklyn
American
Von
Zero.
Braun, my
Nothing.
baby.
You realize Kurt Angle's already known as the American hero, right? You probably should ask him for permission to use his nickname like Ronda Rousey did with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Kurt Angle? Never heard of him. If anything, he should ask me permission to use my name since I'm way more famous. I'll chat with my lawyer about it. Thanks for the heads up.
Why are you here? You're obviously not a pro wrestling fan.
You just want to
No,
come give us a kiss. What do you
gross.
think she's here for?
There's a ceremony after your stupid show to rename the gym in my honor.
The town sign wasn't enough?
It wasn't. I actually wanted it bigger.
Couldn't you have picked any other night to do this?
Come on,
Do you
these
think I
MMA fighters
chose to share
aren't
my
this
special
rude.
night with a professional wrestling event? That'd be like eating a giant bowl of turd soup before having the best steak of your life. I have a loaded schedule, and tonight was my only avail.
And how much longer would it have taken to say availability?
I told you, I'm busy. Every second counts. I've already wasted way too much time talking to you, carnies.
I'll
Whoa!
have you know, we've wrestled
Uh-oh.
at several
Gonna get
carnivals, and their
feisty.
employees are some of the finest people
Don't make him
around.
take his jacket
Other
off.
than that tilt-a-whirl operator who bit
Things
me
get
when I asked
sloppy
him
when he
what time
takes
it
his
was. There's
jacket
always
off.
Exceptions.
Cool story. Looking forward
Thank
to
you.
seeing you tap again tonight, Red. You know, just like old times.
But as I was saying, it sure would be nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Uh-oh.
whoa, whoa! You could kill someone with that.
Oh, it's just a
I know,
wrench.
That's the point.
Don't let her
It's
get under
just
your
a wrench.
skin
She's
and
got a
ruin
few
our night.
loose bolts.
We'll do our thing, and then she can do her
Doing her a
stupid
favor.
gym dedication. It'll be totally separate. I'm sure we won't even notice her.
But yeah, as I was saying, it'd be kind of nice if they did some sort of alternative. Like, oh, you chose BCW. Here's what happens. They're like, nope, here's 10 years done. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you could choose that. And you could build your way out of it. I mean, it wasn't no 10-year contract I'm sure they were signing with BCW. It could have been a couple years or a year, maybe a non-exclusive one like a lot of the indie stuff is. And you go out there and say, well, what'd they do with it? They didn't have as many opportunities, but they still did make it. But I feel like, you know, you got to work your way up, and BCW could have helped us there. But clearly, that was the wrong decision. Looks like we have a match with people actually here. How about that? There's actually people with not just 8 people like the first one. It is, oh, our good friend, whose name I don't remember, Trey. Good friend Trey's got a match tonight. I'm assuming, is it a tag? Maybe it's a mixed tag match? Oh, no, it's Cole Quinn. My boy Cole Quinn, baby. We get a beat up on Cole Quinn every single season, it seems like. 2019, 2020. Easy dubs facing Cole Quinn. Hopefully we can take care of business here. Nice to see Cole still rocking the Powder Puff Girls attire as well. Good for him. Hey, we got a PA announcer. Nobody wants to see Cole Quinn win. Get out of here, Coley-kins. Get reversed. Sit down. Sumoplex. Oh, nice reversal. This guy reverses everything. What is this all of a sudden on like superstar and a half difficulty? Wow. 2 straight reversals. That girl that Red just manhandled did not have any sort of reversing ability. Again, a reversal there. That's going to be all of our reversals. Hopefully Cole doesn't have to use another one because we're going to be hurting if he does. I'd have to guess that BCW isn't going too hot because Baron Blade's the one doing commentary over here for these guys. So it is looking like that was definitely the right decision. But look at this sold out arena. I wonder how BCW hit the ground so quickly. I guess that happens in wrestling companies though. You got to go with the stability, and BCW faulted once. It's a big gamble. When you go back and think about it, we really did make the wrong decision because you don't want to go out there and take a chance in a company. If it's your only opportunity, then sure, maybe. But if it's a company that's got a chance of fall, it already fell apart once. Why take the chance to go into a company and it's going to do it again? So it was really, honestly, it was a bad decision on our part, but it was something to think about. And clearly, you know, it was a life lesson for us. And thankfully, we just went in our time machine and all of a sudden those 10 years just disappeared. Wouldn't that be a magical thing to have in real life? Holy cow. Nonetheless, taking care of Cole Quinn, an old foe of Buzz. I'm saying they saved that from the year before. I'm saying they do that. I feel like you didn't have to be called Buzz. Maybe you did have to be called Buzz. That could have been a thing, just like this year, like you're called Trey. You get to have a name, but you don't actually get to have a name. They call you whatever they want to call you the entire series. Surprised they don't have that auto tuned in there where you can just use your name like ours is Legacy, where you can just automatically, what in the heck is that? Oh, it's this rollout thing. But you can just automatically go out there and have that as your name or whatever. Whenever they're speaking. Coley-kins, don't worry. We can never use our signature with this player. Oh, I love myself a good targeting system. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Targeting that player in the crowd, that's always a good idea. Love it. Now, what are the odds that we can actually do this signature? They're probably 0. You know what? Maybe our signature's on the top rope or something. No, it definitely isn't. It's something intriguing, though, nonetheless. Oakland's going to roll out of the ring again like the coward that he is. Buzz, taking care of Buzz. Whatever this guy's name is, Trey, taking care of business. Something you don't see a lot out of Trey. Doing a little taunting. Something you do see a lot out of Trey. He loves celebrating. See if he can't take care of Cole here. No, because that must be a thing in this game where once they're on the ropes, you are in some sort of trouble. You literally cannot grab them when they're on the ropes. Interesting. I did not know that was a bug in this game. That's something they clearly would have to fix, I guess. That's the second or third time now Cole Quinn's went groggy under ropes. We've rarely seen that in this game. In all the games we've played so far in these matches, you just don't see the groggy against the ropes as an issue very often. Here we go. Build up the signature, please. Jeez. Finally. You know what? Maybe it works even though it's not showing it to us. We should probably try that sometime. I would assume... Oh, it's over though. End of days, baby. Thank you for playing Cole Quinn. Red. Taking... Not Red. Whatever your name is. Trey. Whoa! Oh, I was about to say, you know, Trey's red with the letters moved around, but there's no T in red. But the R and E are in red, so it's like Tret. So Tret. Ret would be the word we're looking for there. That was some very logical language speaking right there. That'll get you boys to subscribe, right? Yeah? Probably not. All good, though. Trey picking up the big dub. As for this video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.